Pope Francis today became the first pope to address a joint meeting of Congress. In his wide-ranging speech, the pontiff encouraged a divisive legislature to keep the channels of communication open, telling them it's the only way we can solve the many economic and social problems that face the world. Mary Thompson reports from Washington.
Congress gives a thunderous reception to the 266th leader of the Catholic Church, bringing tears to the eyes of his host and fellow Catholic, House Speaker John Boehner, and shouts of joy from the 30,000 greeting Francis outside the Capitol. The first pope to address Congress, telling lawmakers, live by the golden rule.
Do unto others as you will have them do unto you.
His speech more than a catechism, though, the Pope calling for the world's largest arms exporter to end the arms trade.
Why are deadly weapons being sold to those who plan to inflict untold suffering on individuals and society? Sadly, the answer, as we all know, is simply for money.
And in describing business as a noble profession, urged its leaders to put people before profits.
It can be a fruitful source of prosperity from the area in which it operates, especially if it sees the creation of jobs as an essential part of its service to the common good.
The Pope's praise of the late Dorothy Day, a founder of the left-leaning Catholic workers' movement, suggests he remains wary of capitalism, though in failing to include a line from his prepared text that says politics can't be a slave to the economy and finance, it appears the Pope was wary of being too critical of it as well. The Vatican calling the drop line a little oversight by the Pope in a 50-minute speech, asking Congress to remember and respect their immigrant roots and to work toward a culture of care that would combat poverty and protect nature. In keeping with Catholic principles, Francis made a veiled defense of traditional marriage, called for respect of life at its earliest stages and the abolishment of the death penalty. While the Pope's speech offered something for both sides of the aisle, in a taped message, presidential hopeful Marco Rubio saying he hears the Pope's call of working toward common goals.
He reminded us that, whatever our policy differences might be, we're all called to put the good of our people above all.
Differences put aside, at least for a day. In Washington, D.C., I'm Mary Thompson for Nightly Business Report.